kind of started this without y'all. I'm sorry. So I got a cup of the starter mixture, a cup of oil, 3 large eggs, a half a cup of milk, a half teaspoon of vanilla, 1 cup of sugar, 2 cups of flour, a half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. So you got baking soda and baking powder in here. And don't mix up the two. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 2 small boxes of vanilla pudding. I chose to always save because that's what I do. And if I wanted to put nuts in here, I could put nuts in here, but I'm not going to that. So I got my oven preheated at 325. I've got my loaf pan. I sprayed some canola oil, vegetable spray type stuff. And I have made a cinnamon sugar mixture, which is a half a cup of sugar and 1 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Now I need to get this mixed up. And I also sprinkled a little bit of the sugar mixture in my loaf pan. So let me get this all mixed up, and then we'll pour it in our pans. And if you don't have the big loaf pan like I got, you got to use 2 loaf pans. So let me get this finished mixing this up. Like I said, I do have a loaf pan. I have sprayed it inside of it and sprinkled my cinnamon sugar in there to coat it. Pretty much got it coated down. And now all I need to do is pour my batter in here. And I'm going to show you something after I get this in the oven. I'm going to show you something I'm going to do differently this time. Now we got our bread batter in there. Now the cinnamon sugar mixture, we need to sprinkle it on top of our bread here. And the thing I'm doing differently will be with the sourdough mixture. I know it just says to put it in a plastic bag, but I'm going to try putting it in a jar to see if that would, a quart cannon jar, and that is your bigger jars, just to see if that would work. Y'all, I am running out of cinnamon sugar mixture. So I should let's do something. I have a little bit of batter left. Not a whole lot. Let's sprinkle some of the batter on top and then put the cinnamon sugar mixture on again. On second thought, let's not do that. Remember last time? Duh! So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven at 325 degrees and bake it for about an hour. I'm going to put the rest of the cinnamon sugar mixture in an old bottle, and I'll use it for cinnamon toast. But like I said, I'm trying something different. I'm going to put it in here in a quart jar with a coffee filter over it, but I'm also got it in a bag as well, just to see if I could put it in a quart jar, because if I could put it in a quart jar, that will benefit me tremendously, because as everybody knows, I'm trying to find ways to save, and putting it in a quart jar, if this works, that would work tremendously, because a lot of times people don't have money to fork out for plastic Ziploc bags. Even the cheaper ones are expensive as well anymore. So we're going to see how this works in a quart jar. I still have 1 bag left. I may put that bag in the freezer just so I have it. So there are a few more Amish friendship breads that I want to bring to you. So about every 10 days, I will probably be bringing you a friendship bread. Just so you know, unless this doesn't work out. I might just leave this out with the plastic bag, leave both of them out, and I know I'll have double, but the extra I could throw in the freezer and have it just in case this spoils. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. So bread is in the oven baking. Now to clean up the kitchen. This may or may not take an hour if you insert a knife in the middle and it comes out clean. Well, we still got a little bit to well, if it comes out clean, then it is done. So it is looking absolutely gorgeous.